At Google, AI isn't a tomorrow thing. It's a today thing. And sure, we can ask for answers to life's tough questions. But today, we can also ask it to do tough things, like ship that wood more efficiently, use satellites to reduce methane emissions, turn DNA into code to make drought-resistant corn? Oh, cool. It can spot and fill potholes, spot disease earlier, spot asteroids to protect Earth. It can create apps with just words and just hours. Today, Google AI can scan 100,000 lines of code in 2 minutes to spot and fix bugs. It can translate from code to code and is one step closer to speaking 1,000 languages, even whale. Today, AI impacts lives for the better and understands the world the way you do. Our AI spots threats 7 times faster, understands speech sentiment, helps prevent vision loss, predicts weather 10 days out in 2 minutes, translates thousands of pages in seconds, detects lead pipes to keep drinking water clean, eliminates paperwork so care is more human, generates from text, visuals, audio, and video, creates entire worlds from your imagination, creates this thing and that thing, a new thing, the new way to cloud.
Good morning, everyone. I'm Fujino from Google Cloud. Thank you very much for coming back to Next Tokyo Day 2 in the heat of this day. In Day 1, you talked about our investment in Gemini, Google's infrastructure model, and AI infrastructure, as well as specific use cases of customer agents and Google Cloud's Google Workspace for Gemini. In Day 2, we would like to further discuss the use cases of each AI agent from a developer's perspective. In December last year, Japan Electronics and Information Technology Industry Association released its global demand forecast for generative AI based on the policies of major governments and interviews with leading companies in Japan and abroad. The Japanese market is expected to reach 1.7 trillion yen in 2030, about 15 times the current level. As a breakdown of this graph, the demand for AI-based application development is growing rapidly, as shown in this graph. While technical innovation in Gen AI models themselves are expected to continue, we also expect to see more development of application using Gen AI in a variety of fields, including those requiring specialized knowledge. As we reported yesterday, it is no exaggeration to say that the year 2024 will mark the transition from the era of testing to the era of using AI. So, what are the challenges in using AI today? The biggest challenge in corporate use of AI is the hallucination. Gen AI models by themselves return plausible sentences based on the data at the time of learning, which may provide incorrect information. To solve this problem, it is necessary to develop applications that understand the user's intentions, link the model to the system, and use grounding to suppress hallucination and ensure the behaviors as user expected. Google Cloud calls these applications that users develop on their own using Gen AI is AI agents. As we discussed in Day 1, there are many possible types of AI agents depending on the use case. Of course, there may be user-specific AI agents that do not fit into any of these categories. Implementing an AI agent requires 3 steps: selecting a model, mastering the model, and finally completing as AI agent. We offer a full stack of services to help developers flexibly develop each step of the process. Especially, the last process of finalizing the AI agent is very critical. Vertex AI Agent Builder provides powerful support for developing AI agents in low-code or no-code and provides a full suite of services for orchestration, extension connectors, and grounding search to make agent development more productive. So, how does this change the way developers think? Agent Builder supports and makes the development task itself more productive, allowing developers to focus on what they are creating and what effect it will have. How do you build? How do you make it work? In other words, the developer's mindset shift from how you build to how do you develop, and to what you build and what do you build. Developers will be required to identify use cases, develop AI agents, and make a direct business contribution. Here, we would like to introduce NTV as an example of a company that has shifted its focus to what you build and developed a unique AI agent that directly contributes to businesses. So please welcome Tsuji-san from NTV.
Good morning and hello. My name is Tsuji from Nippon Television, or NTV for short. At NTV, our corporate brand message is meaningful and lasting endeavors, and our business is in content production. In this context, our team has been working on digital transformation, utilizing data and AI with the vision of creating new ways of working together and creating value. As the leader of this team, I am responsible for upholding this vision in our initiatives. Today, I would like to talk about how we use Gemini not only for task improvements, but also for business contribution. Our main business model revolves around advertisers placing ads in our content. We provide content to the TVer streaming platform on which we target effective placements in ad spots. As an example, we promote targeted advertising based on content, in addition to traditional people-based targeting. We call this contextual advertising. This is where objects or lines in the content are detected and video ads that match the event are subsequently delivered. For example, if a popular TV personality introduces a foreign tourist spot in a section of a variety show, wouldn't that trigger your wanderlust? By including travel ads at that exact moment, we can improve the ad experience. And we have included Gemini in our contextual ads to further improve the ad experience. We have chosen Google Cloud for the following 3 reasons. The first is because of Gemini. As we handle a tremendous amount of video, we found a huge affinity with Gemini for its multimodal and long context strengths. Second, seamless integration with Google Cloud products. Our data infrastructure is BigQuery, and our internal documents are in Google Workspace. Seamless integration with these products enables us to make the most of internal data and knowledge through AI. And not only models, but also the full range of peripheral products. App development products such as Agent Builder and Cloud Run enable more efficient use of generated AI. This shows what we developed as a result of this partnership. For videos in cloud storage, Gemini is used to extract objects, sounds, and scenes from the video. Gemini also performs categorization. The outcome of this process is used for ad distribution. We've also created a chat feature using the agent functionality. The technical key factors were the following two. The first is the flow for data processing within Gemini to extract objects from the video as seen on this left-hand side. LangChain on Vertex AI and context caching are used here. With LangChain on Vertex AI, the entire task was implemented as a managed service through API. In addition, Gemini is called 6 times in the process. Context caching is used here to optimize both accuracy and cost. The second is the use of results through the agent, as seen on the right-hand side. When a user asks a question via Google Chat, the data can be retrieved from BigQuery via Agent Builder. For the retriever, we use function calling on Gemini as well as other functions such as agent tools. I will now show a demo of this process. First, this shows the development, where we use Agent Builder for enabling our dialogue with Gemini. From Agent Builder, we select Apps from the left, Create App on the top of the screen, and then on the bottom right, we choose Agent. The agent, using Gemini for its conversation, automatically starts up. We then use goals and instructions on the left side to customize the settings optimal for this task. With just a few clicks, we can set up the generative AI chat feature for our users. Rich with many features, from the bottom left tools, we can use the grounding and function calling features as well. These tools are configured by clicking on the wrench icon on the left side of the screen. Just by setting the API information here, Gemini can call external APIs according to the context of the query. This time, we have set up an API to BigQuery for contextual results. Let's test all this now on the agent. Please look at the right side of the screen. Let's enter the question, tell me which videos fall into the sports category. You can see that on the back end, the API is called through tools and BigQuery is accessed from there. And now the answer received looks like this. This API is built using function calling. Let's actually call it from Python. The first question asks for the category. Gemini dynamically generates SQL, SQL, and returns the answer from BigQuery. This part shows the API processing as set up from agent tools previously. Another example is to ask for the name of the specific content that falls under a sports category. In this way, we are able to dynamically create inquiries and return answers to different questions. Now, for the actual user part, I will show you how you can use it from Google Chat. First, let's ask what is the category for the videos for the program Getsuyo kara Yofukashi. The fact that it's in Google Chat makes it easy for the end user who are regular sales staff. Behind the scenes, it is calling the agent mentioned earlier. From there, through function calling, the data is retrieved from BigQuery. We now know the categories are travel, sports, and technology. Now, let's switch it up and ask for videos in the sports category. You will recognize that while our previous questions was which categories do this video fall under, this question asks what video is included in the sports category. The answer comes back with a link to Looker Studio. When I open this link, I am redirected to the Looker Studio dashboard, and it shows up already filtered down to the TV program Tetsuwan Dash. This is because Gemini generates URLs that are filtered by content name according to the responses. As you can see, by using Agent Builder, we are able to easily create an application for end users to use. To summarize the benefits of Google Cloud seen from our development efforts, First, improvement in the speed of development. By integrating with Google Cloud products, even non-AI professionals can easily build generative AI applications. Next, if customization is required, combining with LangChain on Vertex AI and other managed services enable reduction in implementation costs. Next, the ability to guarantee both cost and quality. Generally, cost and quality are trade-offs. The better the product, the more it costs. However, by using context caching, we were able to reduce costs while also pursuing accuracy. In this use case, we achieved a 65% reduction. Lastly, the rich array of options. By using Model Garden and Agent Builder, we can easily integrate with services outside of Google Cloud, which opens up many options for us. Finally, generative AI is now transitioning from a POC to commercialization phase. We, too, are planning to actively utilize Gen AI for advertising products and content creation, and aim to incorporate Gen AI widely into our existing systems. We believe it is important to keep up with the fast-paced generative AI market and make the most efficient and optimal choice for each use case. And we believe that Google Cloud is the environment to make all of this come true. Thank you very much for your attention.
Ms. Tsuji, thank you very much for your wonderful presentation. It was not only about cost reduction and efficiency, but also about a great example of a unique AI agent that can extend the top line of a business. As you have just heard, the role of AI agents varies depending on the use case. We call AI agents that specialize in creative and marketing use cases as creative agents. Creative agents apply Gen AI to use cases where the marketing department needs to create personalized content for run effective campaigns in real time. For example, WPP is a leading global advertising agency group based in London. Using Gemini 1.5 Pro on Vertex AI, they built a service called Performance Brain to enhance the media activation tool called WPP Open Media Studio. Advertisers can now stimulate which ads will be most effective before a single ad is served, allowing them to effectively leverage millions of dollars of media spend during the campaign. In addition, for creative use cases, there are many opportunities to create videos. From now on, let me talk about Google Bits, a Google Workspace app that is ideal for creating such videos. Google Bits is an AI-powered professional video creation app alongside Google Docs, spreadsheets, and slides. Gemini in Bits provide an integrated video production and editing assistant. I'll show you how simple it is to create video with Bits. Let's say you want to create a video that recaps the excitement of the 3 days of next US Las Vegas in April. Gemini comes into play during the initial creation of the video. Simply enter a prompt using an existing document as the context for your video. Based on the prompt, Gemini will understand the context and suggest a story online that you can customize. In addition, there are several styles to choose from, and selecting the expressive style, and it is a first draft with beautifully designed and animated scene, including associated stock images, music, and even a generated script draft. Next, You can add the videos and photos you have taken during the period through My Media and access them directly on Google Drive or Google Photos. And even if you don't have any expertise in video creation or editing, you can create professional quality videos as easy as you create slides. In addition, bids allow you to customize your story by recording your own voice or using Gemini's preset voices. You can also use high-quality media data from stock content libraries or your own media to enrich your videos and add color to the messages you want to convey. Google Bids include all the collaboration features used in Google Workspace. Google Bids is not a concept product. It is already in the hands of alpha test customers who have given us great feedback. In addition to video, all creative people are starting to develop and use their own creative agents for music and image creation. We offer a very strong foundational model for building these creative agents. Imagen 3 is our most advanced text-to-image model, and Imagen's language comprehension and graphical capabilities have been recognized by Google with a leadership position in Forrester Computer Vision. Imagen 3 understands the user intent behind the prompts and can express a variety of styles. It also offers the best quality ever when it comes to embedding text, which is a challenge for image generation model. These three generated images specify what is to be embedded as text in the prompt. The most obvious one is the center image. The prompt specifies we are able to represent text in form of a cartoon speech bubble. This makes it easier to use, and we expect it will be used more and more in a variety of situations. The Imagen 3 is already available in private preview for some customers. For example, Procter & Gamble is using Creative Agent's image generation capabilities to create photorealistic images that are consistent with its brand image. This allows the marketing team to spend more time on high-level tasks such as planning. Second, Google Veo is the best video generation model to date. It produces high-quality 1080 pixel resolution videos of over a minute in length with a wide range of styles. Veo has a high level of understanding of natural languages and image meaning and can produce videos that authentically represent the user's creative vision. We discussed the example of AI agents using Vertex AI for creative use cases and updates to the underlying model. I now turn it into Brad Calder to talk about the next AI agent, the data agent. Brad, thank you very much.
Thank you, Daike-san, and Ohio, Tokyo. Today, I want to talk to you about data agents. Many of us have worked with data analysts who can answer a question and figure out the questions we should be asking. That's what great data agents will provide. Now, these data agents have the potential to unlock new ways to find and act on meaningful signals from your data. They're built with AI for complex analysis, and they have to ensure factual integrity of their results. And to help power these data agents, we're making it easy to bring your data to Google Cloud with Gemini and BigQuery. Gemini and BigQuery allows data teams to accelerate their work with AI assistance across development, data preparation, finding insights, optimization, and security. And in August, a number of these capabilities are moving to general availability, starting with BigQuery Data Canvas. This is a new notebook-like experience supporting natural language queries and embedded visualizations. Now, this new experience allows analysts to ask questions to explore and discover new insights, create and customize visualizations, perform multi-turn analysis, and schedule this analysis on a recurring basis. And we're also providing general availability of our Gemini optimization capabilities. This includes our materialized view recommender and our partitioning clustering recommenders. Now, these recommenders provide enhanced query performance through AI-guided optimization. In addition, we're also integrating Code Assist with BigQuery to provide assistance with SQL generation. So, for example, the data team at Julo uses Code Assist to optimize their queries, to generate SQL templates, and boost their efficiency of their engineering teams. Now, today, we are also launching the preview of data preparation for Gemini and BigQuery. Data professionals can now get AI assistance for building their data pipelines. This includes steps to infer missing values, recommendations to clean and curate data, as well as supporting data pipeline orchestration. And with this AI-powered data preparation, this improves performance, reduces errors, and lowers costs, and makes things just way more efficient. Now, one company using Gemini and BigQuery to help power their data is Unary. This allows their data teams to quickly deliver insights and reduce the time for analysis. This includes using SQL code generation and text embeddings to boost the efficiency of their engineering teams. Now, to aid in building your data agents, we provide vector indexing directly in BigQuery. This allows you to leverage AI over your data where it is stored, enabling real-time and accurate vector search and recommendations for AI agents and applications. And we've also built a seamless connection from BigQuery to Vertex AI to give you direct access to Vertex AI models in BigQuery. This allows you to seamlessly combine AI models, classical ML operators, and statistical functions together in your data pipelines for multimodal analysis. So with multimodal analysis, you can analyze documents, videos, images, and auto recordings together with your structured data. And using BigQuery and Vertex AI, this together is up to 4 times faster performance and up to 3 times more cost-effective than other data and AI warehouse platforms. And life science and healthcare customer UB uses BigQuery with Vertex AI. They use this to understand their users' symptoms in order to guide them to appropriate medical care. And as a result, the number of UB users has increased significantly in Japan and overseas. And finally, we've improved the integration between Looker and your data agents as part of the Gemini and Looker preview. Today, we are moving to public preview with automated slide generation, which allows you to send your analysis straight to slides, where Gemini creates presentations with a compelling narrative. And this is seamlessly integrated with Google Workspace. And we're also providing visualization, formula, and LookML assistance with Gemini and Looker. This leverages Gemini to enable business users to explore data and create metrics from complex formulas and design customized visualizations, all using natural language. Now, please welcome Tetsuki-san to show you data agents in action.
Thank you, Brad.
We built a great data agent that connects to all of your data, incorporates AI, and then supports collaboration. It's a custom application built on BigQuery, Looker, and Vertex AI. I'll be doing a demo as a marketer for a retail company. So we check day-to-day sales and come up with new method of doing some market. So now my data agent is alerting me automatically via email. This alert shows a sharp increase in sales of Next sneakers. Next sneaker? You may say that I've never seen such a sneaker. Don't worry about it, because I am wearing one. Thank you. Now, click on Explore with Data Agents for more detailed analysis. This graph shows real-time sales performance. I'm constantly checking my corporate data in BigQuery to highlight anomalies and trends. Let's take a closer look with Data Agent. Give me a heat map of Next sneakers sales performance by region and customer segment. This data agent combines Gemini and BigQuery to connect AI to specific business data and data definition to provide reliable answers. I have seen the sharp demand trend is mainly among the 30-something male clientele in Yokohama. So, what is driving this trend? And what are the implications for our company? I'd like to get some insight from Data Agent. The reason for this trend and also the implication for the inventory I wrote in a prompt. Here, Data Agent found correlated data trends and metrics that gave us insight. We found that this correlates with trends on YouTube, and we expect it to continue for the next 3 months. Number 2, about the supply and demand. Data Agent has now used BigQuery machine learning to build a forecast for the future. Over the past 3 months, I have seen that the gap between supply and demand is widening, and there is a risk of shortage within a month. What measures should we take to address this situation? Let's ask Data Agent for some advice. Based on past actions, what are the possible actions and a lead time for this time? I wrote in the prompt. The Data Agent provided a list of ideas for this action based on past action taken so far. Of the 3 measures, I will make some more preparations, especially with regard to alternatives. BigQuery contains 50,000 shoe catalogs, including multimodal data such as product description, prices, and images. So these can be used to perform semantic search and similarity matching. Now, let's look for similar products to Next sneakers. Show me similar products to Next sneaker from the product catalog, I wrote in the prompt. The data agent has suggested 3 similar products. In addition, I have included positive and negative evaluation information from social networking word-of-mouth data combined with structured data on shipping schedules and prices. In this case, the product in the middle seems to be the best alternative. I will also prepare a promotion plan for this alternative. Now, again, let's ask data agent. Next, kick sneaker. Please come up with a promotional idea for the people in their 30s. So the proposed motion was given to us based on the condition I specified. Now, I'd like to share the insight with my team. Please send a summary of your alerts and analytics to Nextshow's project team, I wrote in the prompt. The data agent has automatically generated a summary report, and I would like to share it with you. Now, the team is now able to share a summary of the result of this analysis via team chat. The team can now make decisions with all the data and insights they need. The collaboration with data agent has allowed us to have data-driven insights, analysis, and sharing just as if we were talking to the data. This is the power of data agents, a combination of Looker, BigQuery, and Vertex AI. That's it for the demonstration.
Thanks, Tetsu-san, for that amazing presentation. Now we will hear from Mr. Hatano-san of Yamato Transport, who will share details about their initiatives to redefine logistics and create a more sustainable society through the power of technology and data.
Hello, everyone, and good morning. My name is Hatano from Yamato Transport. Since its establishment, Yamato Transport has contributed to the realization of an enriched society through transportation. Our strengths lie in our nationwide transportation and delivery network and our attentive service tailored to the needs of each individual customer. However, the nature of logistics has changed dramatically along with changes in society. The annual volume of courier services has increased 1.6-fold over the past 10 years, growing by 800 million packages and now stands at 2.3 billion packages per year. This is largely due to changes in consumer behavior resulting from advances in technology, particularly the growth of e-commerce, the concentration of cargo from the Tokyo area to the rest of Japan, and the balance of round-trip cargo is changing dramatically. In addition, the peak hours of transportation have also changed, and the conventional logistics network is no longer able to cope. In addition, social issues such as the shrinking workforce, capacity shortages, and worsening climate change are also weighing heavily on the logistics industry. Under these circumstances, Yamato Transport aims to become a value-creating company that contributes to the realization of a sustainable future. To achieve this goal, we are promoting operational reforms that leverage digital technology. The power of technology is essential to dynamically changing business processes in the field. Through operational reforms that make maximum use of data, we hope to reduce the burden on drivers and create a more attractive work environment in which employees feel a sense of achievement. And we will enhance the level of our services to meet the needs of each individual customer in response to changes in customer behavior. Yamato Transport will continue to contribute to society by pioneering the future of logistics by combining the power of transportation with the power of digital technology. We believe that Google Cloud, with its overwhelming power of data and AI technology, is the perfect partner to help us solve our challenges. First, we are leveraging the highly advanced Google Cloud infrastructure and Google Maps platform to build an efficient logistics system. For the backend, we have adopted their highly scalable Alloy DB and are ready to handle future increases in data volume. Specifically, we have introduced a system to flexibly optimize the assignment of assigned areas and delivery routes in accordance with daily fluctuations in cargo volume. This system is intended to prevent the concentration of the burden on drivers and realize a fairer division of work. In addition, by incorporating the insights from our drivers, which is one of our strengths, into the system, we will enable finely tuned services to be provided. The results of this initiative have already been seen in the progress of leveling the workload of each driver, and at the same time, the number of deliveries per driver is expected to increase by around 10%. If the system can be applied to more drivers in the future, we expect to be able to create a more attractive work environment in which the staff can feel a sense of accomplishment. If such an initiative is developed on a large scale from the get-go, it may take time to start using the system, and by the time it is completed, the business environment may have changed. Since our operational case was clear, we decided to proceed with the system development project in an agile manner. Specifically, we established a team including Google Cloud members in the US, France, Singapore, and Tokyo as one team, and have developing on a release cycle of a few weeks to a month. Our frontline staff also participate in the project. We are confident that all members are tightly aligned by having the Google Cloud product development team visit Japan and actually see our delivery site. This initiative has two significant points. The first is that this is a model case for solving social issues. Japan is a country with a declining birth rate and aging population, and similar issues are expected to arise worldwide in the future. Therefore, solving these ahead of all other countries will serve as a model for other countries to follow. The second is to contribute to last-mile deliveries around the world. Japan's last-mile deliveries, with its high quality of service, can contribute to the foundation for further high-quality last-mile deliveries in other countries in the future. In other words, this initiative is a model for using technology to solve social problems and provide safer and better delivery services to people around the world. And this is just the beginning. We will build a more efficient and sustainable logistics system by integrating the best of our company with technology and evolving it through repeated trial and error as the frontline staff, technology, and management all come together. Through the partnership with Google Cloud, Yamato Transport will leverage technology to realize our philosophy of enabling a rich society. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Hatano-san, for that amazing presentation. Now, let's talk about code agents. Code agents help developers and product teams to design, create, and operate applications, and to ramp up on new languages and code bases faster. And our enterprise-based code assistance is called Gemini Code Assist. We use Code Assist internally with significant impact as shown here. And we're seeing the same success from our customers. So let's welcome Mr. Goto-san from Toyota to share their Gemini Code Assist journey.
皆様、こんにちは。
Hello, everyone. My name is Goto from Toyota Motor Corporation. We are promoting the use of AI and digital technologies for driving assist and connected cars. These technologies have been adopted in manufacturing plants. I work in the production division responsible for production preparation and mass production. And we aim to improve quality and efficiency by actively using AI in manufacturing. As we are faced with a once-in-a-century change, the manufacturing itself is also changing significantly. Japan's working population is shrinking due to the declining birth rate and aging population. This is a very serious issue. And automation powered by new technologies is therefore essential. So in early 2022, we decided to develop an AI platform in-house that would allow non-expert manufacturing staff implement AI on their own. And so we built an AI platform using GKE, Google Kubernetes Engine. The use of AI technology in the manufacturing industry is expanding, and we believe that the system we are currently developing will need to be deployed eventually globally in the future. However, there are two challenges. First is the efficiency of GPU resources to ensure the scalability and security of the entire system. As the number of users increase and globalization progresses, this efficiency becomes very important. And at the same time, to maintain that, we have to optimize the costs. Secondly, it is the constantly keeping up with the ever-evolving AI technology, expand the scope of AI use according to the needs of manufacturing site, and accelerate system development to achieve better productivity and to improve the developer experience. Therefore, we use GKE Autopilot and image streaming to optimize the platform cost. Image streaming can be started while downloading container images. The part start time can be reduced by about 75% compared to the conventional zero scale, and reduce the cost of learning by 20%. Using GKE and image streaming together, we can use GPUs efficiently, greatly contributing to cost reduction. 2 years after we started development, we have expanded its use mainly among workers in manufacturing sites. Today, we achieved a reduction of more than 10,000 working hours per year, which has created spare capacity on the manufacturing site. This is our new manufacturing challenge. We also deployed cloud workstations to introduce new technologies and streamline building environment. The cloud-based development environment not only speeds up the work of building itself, but also streamlines maintenance and security man-hours. In addition, since we can verify new GPUs and development environment in multiple patterns at the same time, we believe that we can increase the speed of building the environment to about 1/10 of the time it took with hardware purchases. Therefore, it is possible to improve the developer's experience. To advance this initiative, we participated in Google Cloud's Tech Acceleration Program, TAP, and with the help of specialists, we were able to discuss and formulate specifications in a very short period of time. We discussed on how to best implement the system based on our environment and challenges. To improve developers' experience, we are considering using Gemini Code Assist. Gemini Code Assist is a powerful code generation and completion feature. And we hope that this will greatly improve developers' productivity. Here we will show you a demonstration of how to use Gemini Code Assist to modify applications under development. So this is the application that we want to modify. And we want to add a preview screen to this. First, we launch the cloud workstations and edit the codes. So we will add a preview display and adjust the width. So the code is generated, as you can see. By utilizing Gemini Code Assist, we'll be able to improve developers' experience and we'll be able to realize a new way of working with AI. AI technology will continue to evolve, and the scope of AI application in manufacturing will expand. In particular, we believe that the scope of multimodal use will expand for generative AI, and it will be utilized in the enterprise environment. And then we believe the use of Gemini will also come into view. Specifically, we are currently working on storing past manufacturing knowledge in a database. And using Gemini API, we'll be able to make it into a RAG, which will enable more efficient sharing of domain knowledge and increase the speed and scope of our knowledge sharing. By introducing GKE and cloud workstations, we have obtained the optimum platform for systems operation and AI development, and we anticipate to further improve the developer experience. We look forward to Google Cloud to keep providing us with cutting-edge technologies and services. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Goto-san, for the amazing presentation. Now, in addition to Toyota, customers are benefiting from the power of Gemini Code Assist. Customers such as Sumitomo Rubber, Sompo Japan are using Code Assist to improve their developer productivity. And Gemini Code Assist provides enterprise-grade coding assistance that supports your private code base anywhere, on premises, in GitLab, GitHub, Bitbucket, and even across multiple repositories. We do not require your code to be only in GitHub. In addition, our global footprint allows us to provide optimal performance for developers worldwide and support data residency. The other leading provider only supports repositories in one country, which may be inadequate for customers who have strict data residency requirements. And today, we're very excited to share 3 key updates for developers and enterprises in Japan. First, we now have Japanese language support in our latest Gemini 1.5 models available directly to you in Gemini Code Assist. Second, we now provide context-aware code generation directly available within your favorite IDE. Code Assist directly understands the relevant files of your application and leverages Gemini's groundbreaking 2 million token context window to perform large-scale changes across your entire code base. And finally, we are providing code transformations to optimize, refactor, and fix your code with natural language. And then you can see here, we are using Gemini Code Assist to automatically transform the code to make it more readable. Okay, now in addition to Code Assist, we're providing what we call Gemini Cloud Assist. This works across your entire application lifecycle to make it easier to design, operate, troubleshoot, and optimize your application. So using Code Assist with Cloud Assist helps developers and operators to be more efficient and solve problems faster. And with that, I'd like to welcome Andy Gutmans to tell us about what is new in databases. Arigato.
Great. Thank you so much, Brad. It's great to be here today. I'm Andy Gutmans. I'm the Vice President for Databases at Google. And I'm really thrilled to be here in Japan to share lots of news about databases. Now, as the adoption of generative AI continues to accelerate, operational databases provide the foundation for building enterprise Gen AI apps that are accurate, relevant, and grounded in enterprise truth. And today, I'll be sharing with you exciting new innovations we're delivering to make you even more successful on your Gen AI journeys. Now, let me start with Spanner. Spanner is our always-on, globally consistent, and virtually unlimited scale database that powers Google's billion user products like Google Search, Gmail, and YouTube. Now, Spanner is already used in some of the world's most advanced applications, and many of you here in Japan are actually using it, such as 7-Eleven Japan, Mercari, and Kolopula. But we've also heard from you that in order to build intelligent AI applications, you want more, while still benefiting from the availability and scalability of Spanner. Now, to build the smartest, contextually relevant applications, you need to be able to reason about knowledge. Not just the data itself, but how that data is interconnected. And you also need to make it easy to search that data, and not only keyword search, but actually AI-enabled semantic search. And that's why we've innovated on multiple new game-changing capabilities in Spanner. First, I'm excited to announce Spanner Graph. With Spanner Graph, we're expanding Spanner's capability to include graph processing at virtually unlimited scale. Spanner Graph supports the industry-standard graph query language. It interoperates seamlessly with the relational data you already have in Spanner and makes it even easier to bring graph capabilities to enterprise Gen AI apps. Now, with Spanner Graph, you can supercharge your AI applications, whether that's with knowledge graphs or graph-based RAG. You can also implement smarter recommendation engines for retail or fraud detection for financial services, and address many, many more high-value use cases with graph capabilities. Now, I also mentioned the power and need for powerful search, both keyword search and semantic search. And so today I'm excited to also announce the addition of advanced full-text search and vector search to Spanner. The new full-text search feature builds on Google's decades of expertise in search and delivers scalable and intelligent search capabilities. I'm also pleased to share with you that it includes out-of-the-box support for Japanese segmentation, including all 3 scripts with no additional configuration needed. Now, the new vector search capability is also based on Google's innovative experience with vector processing, and we implement the scan search algorithm that we invented, which we first brought to Vertex AI Vector Search, then we brought it to AlloyDB, and now we're launching it on Spanner. You can now index and search vector embeddings for AI-driven semantic search in Spanner at virtually unlimited scale. So if I step back, what does this all mean? What we've done here is we've evolved Spanner from being the most available, globally consistent, and scalable database to also being a multi-model database with intelligent capabilities that can all interoperate to enable you to deliver a new class of AI-enabled applications. Now, with these new capabilities, we're also announcing Spanner Editions, a new way of packaging and pricing Spanner, which will provide you with more flexibility and cost transparency when using Spanner. Now let's take a look at some of Spanner's new multi-model capabilities in action.
私はシンバルに勤める
Imagine I'm a financial advisor working for Symbol. I'm helping a client choose the right trust fund. Symbol builds a Finvest app using Spanner for text search, ANN search, and Spanner Graph. My client is interested in Asian emerging markets fund. And they have heard a good reputation about fund manager called Louisa. So let's do some search. Awesome. Even though I mistyped Louisa's name, Spanner's fuzzy search feature allowed me to get results that matched my requests. Additionally, my client wants to choose stock-based funds over cash-based funds. So I try the semantic search, funds that invest in emerging Asian stock markets. Wonderful. A vector search using Spanner's ANN function quickly performed a semantic search on the funds by comparing the vectors generated from our input with the vectors stored in Spanner for investment strategy. This Schroders fund looks promising, but my client doesn't want a fund that is biased towards technology. Symbol uses Spanner Graph to map the portfolio companies to different sectors. By visualizing this relationship, it is easy to see that Schroders fund invests in companies in the technology sector. So let's look for funds that hold more than 30% of their assets in the technology sector. Oh, Schroders fund holds over 30% in the technology sector. We were able to find that by tallying the percentages of companies by sector. Thanks to Spanner Graph, we were able to identify the asset we want easily. Back to you, Andy.
An awesome demo, and even though the demo was using English script, I promise you this also works in Japanese. The full text search supports Japanese, and so do the vector embedding capabilities. I can't wait to see the applications you're going to be building with Spanner. Now, switching gears, I want to talk about Bigtable. Bigtable is our wide column key value store, and developers love the flexibility in the schema, the right throughput, and the low latency serving. It is also used by many of our Google services, such as Google Ads, and many of you, including Plaid and Mercari. Now, we recently introduced distributed counters to make it easier for you to build at-scale applications with Bigtable for real-time embedded analytics. And today I'm pleased to announce that these distributed counters are now generally available. But as you amass huge data sets in Bigtable, querying that data isn't always as easy or fun. To address that, I'm thrilled to announce Bigtable support with SQL. Now you can also leverage your existing SQL skills to query Bigtable data while still maintaining the data model flexibility that you love. This is arguably the biggest change in Bigtable since its inception over 20 years ago. Now, before today, to harness the power of Bigtable, you needed to write quite a bit of code, as you can see in this example. But now, with the new SQL support in Bigtable, all it takes is just a very simple SQL query. Isn't that great? Now with thank you. And with Bigtable SQL, you actually immediately get access to over 100 SQL functions directly in Bigtable. And I do also want to mention the SQL dialect we used here is exactly the same as what we have in BigQuery and what we have in Spanner. So I have no doubt that you're going to love using this new feature on Bigtable. And as you continue to transition more of your applications to the cloud, we also understand you can't re-platform all of them onto our cloud-native databases, such as Spanner and Bigtable. Therefore, we're also heavily investing in ensuring you can run your traditional commercial databases in Google Cloud. Just recently, we announced a strategic partnership with Oracle to better support Oracle workloads with Google Cloud. And we'll be hosting Oracle database services like Oracle Exadata and Autonomous Database Service directly within the Google Cloud data centers. In addition, we're going to enable running many Oracle database and application use cases on Google Compute Engine, and we're also going to be cross-connecting with the cross-cloud interconnect between the Oracle Cloud and Google Cloud. So you already have a lot of options on how you want to use Oracle databases and applications with the innovation I talked about in GCP. Now, in addition, just last year, we announced the Enterprise Plus edition for Cloud SQL for Postgres and MySQL that delivers improved performance and availability. And today I'm excited to share that we're bringing Enterprise Plus edition also to Cloud SQL for SQL Server. Cloud SQL Enterprise Plus for SQL Server delivers up to 4 times improved read performance compared to Enterprise Edition, and it also comes with the 4 nines availability SLA as we've delivered for MySQL and Postgres. And we're seeing customers such as Visual Research excited to use this capability for the improved price performance and availability. I'm excited to see how all of you use these new database capabilities to transform your business and your applications. And let me now welcome Saiko-san, who will discuss how Google Cloud enables secure digital transformation and AI adoption. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. From Google Cloud Security, I am Hashimura. Now, let's talk about the security. In 2023, Mandiant responded to over 1,200 breaches worldwide. According to M-Trends, a cyber threat report, it took 9 days for an attacker to enter a target network before they were detected. Excluding ransomware attacks, the dwell time jumps to 26 days, meaning that attackers are able to move freely within the target organization, gain unauthorized access to data for almost a month. It also reports that threats are becoming more complex and sophisticated with an increase in zero-day attacks, advanced threats backed by state sponsors, and attack vector circumventing security measures. Globalization of business and DX promotion and talent shortage make it more difficult to protect the system and environment. Google Cloud Security offers a range of products and services to support all phases of security lifecycle: breach prevention, threat detection, and responses. Threat intelligence and services with specialized experience and knowledge. Security operations platform for proactive response, and cloud platform with robust and flexible security capabilities. With different technologies in these 3 areas, together with security-specific generative AI innovation combined in an agent-oriented solution, will help detect and respond to threats quickly. First, let's look at the integration of threat intelligence and Gemini. Threat intelligence is the data collected and analyzed to understand an attacker's motivations, targets, and the techniques and tools they use. Google Threat Intelligence combines Gemini with Mandiant and VirusTotal, as well as threat intelligence from protecting various services such as Gmail, to streamline the task of investigating, identifying, and protecting against new threats. It can be used in the practice of threat intelligence. Here is an example of how Gemini can be used to analyze suspicious codes. As you can see, it shows the results of the malicious code along with the explanation of why it was determined to be malicious. You can immediately understand this is the reason why it is determined to be malicious. The second is the use of AI in Google security platforms, a platform that integrates SIEM, SOAR, Weber, and others. This is the investigation assistant feature supporting the investigation based upon prompt. It starts with look for failed logins in the last 3 days, leading to the generation of search query. Details of the results are displayed along with the summary, telling logins from Venezuela have been blocked 8 times and 16 out of 24 alerts were determined to be high priorities. From here, we can further investigate based upon prompts and provide evidence-based recommendation to help you make better and faster decisions. Data also shows by using the various features of Gemini in security operations, it will reduce the time spent searching for and narrowing down threats and prioritizing complex cases by a factor of 7. Finally, Gemini has also been integrated into Google Cloud's Security Command Center. Now it is integrated with Gemini, and this is making a huge progress in multi-cloud security. While it is important to use natural language for threat search, but I want to emphasize one more concept, which is protecting AI itself. Google has published the Secure AI Framework, a concept for implementing AI models as secure by default to manage risk, security, and privacy of AI and ML models. Based upon this, we have expanded the monitoring and protection of the Security Command Center to cover AI workload. If we use Model Armor, which will be available in preview this term, users can set up custom policy and content safety filter to block or even delete the inappropriate model prompts and responses. This prevents attackers from tampering with AI and reduces the risk of data leakage. The range of security features implemented on Google Cloud Platform will provide customers with the peace of mind in using AI. Google Cloud is committed to protecting the customer's business and driving DX. We combine innovative technologies and products and AI and experts with specialized experience and knowledge to help you protect your critical data from cyber threats and keep your business secure and moving forward. We look forward to being a part of your security team. I hope you can count on Google Cloud Security. Next, Ueno-san will talk about Google Workspace.
Google Workspace 事業を統括しております。
My name is Ueno, in charge of Google Workspace business. Today, I'd like to hear about SMBC Group's efforts to promote digitalization, and strengthen resilience. So let me invite Takamatsu-san from SMBC Group. Thank you for coming. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. As was just introduced, I am Takamatsu from Sumitomo Mitsui Financial Group. Thank you for giving me this opportunity to introduce our efforts today. Since this is an important opportunity, I would like to introduce as much as time allows. First, can you tell us about the SMBC Group? Yes. First, let me just briefly introduce SMBC Group. We are a comprehensive financial group. Our businesses include banking, securities, leasing, consumer finance, and IT service, which is represented by Japan Research Institute. We take advantage of different characteristics of these group companies to provide a variety of financial services. Those of you who are here today in the audience, you may have used our services. I'd like to take this moment to express my appreciation. Next, let me explain how Mitsui and Sumitomo came about respectively. So this is the historical background of Mitsui and Sumitomo. About 400 years ago, both families began. Looking back on the history, Mitsui and Sumitomo both started with innovation. First, let me introduce Mitsui family. On your left-hand side, on the slide, you'd see Takatoshi Mitsui, the founder of Mitsui family. He began Ichigoya business. Back in the day, it was common to sell on credit, but he adopted a style of selling products in cash with no overcharge, so at lower prices compared to competitors. Cash transaction, no overcharge. Back then, this was really the marketing innovation. Now, going to the right-hand side on this slide. This is a technique called Nanbanbuki. This is the technique to refine copper. This Nanbanbuki technique was mastered and utilized by Soga Riemon, the founder of the Sumitomo family. This was the beginning of Sumitomo family supporting Japan's copper production. Nanbanbuki is really an example of technological innovation. So Mitsui, Sumitomo, SMBC Group for the past 400 years really began with innovation. Therefore, we have been promoting innovation. I see your company's history began 400 years ago with innovation. How is that spirit alive in your business today? Yes. So how we are utilizing this DNA of innovation. So let me explain how we use that spirit. First, I would like to introduce how we are promoting the digital technologies. Using digital technologies, we are developing new services and businesses. To do this, we have Chief Digital Information Officer meetings, CDI meetings, almost every month. Internal startups, new businesses arise from these meetings. And as you can see, President Nakashima attends this meeting every time for quick decision making. As you can see on this slide, the courage to break through is a slogan presented by our president. And anybody who has the digital idea can actually make a presentation directly to the president in this meeting. And as a result, we have seen many initiatives. Can you talk about any specific projects and services that emerged from CDIO meetings? Yes, I'd like to give you some examples. First, Olive. This is a comprehensive financial service for individual customers. In one single application, it can seamlessly combine bank accounts, credit cards, and securities, and insurance services. This service was launched in March 2023, and it's been a little over than a year. Currently, this service is currently used by about 3 million customers. So thank you so much for using our service. This service was made possible through the SMBC Group's unified efforts, banking companies, credit companies, working together for planning. And with regard to IT development, this has been handled by the IT arm of our group, Japan Research Institute. So this is really the result of unified efforts. Second example that I want to talk about is in the United States. I'd like to introduce the launch of our digital banking for individual customers in the US. The bank is named Genius Bank. In June 2023, we began its service. Although entering the retail business in the United States is a major challenge for us, but we had anticipated the scale of retail business and growth potential of this business in the US. With regard to IT development of this service, as you can see in this photograph on the slide, we have built a team of about 120 experienced people from all over the United States. And utilizing multiple cloud services, it took us about 2 years. In a short space of about 2 years, we have been able to build this banking system. Especially for data warehouse, very high performance Google Cloud is utilized. And mid to long-term growth is our goal for this service. In addition, we are establishing new digital services and digital subsidiaries to expand our non-financial business areas, providing organizational service to our clients, and we may be able to enter ads business as well. So as you can see, we are expanding non-financial business areas by utilizing digital services, setting up digital subsidiaries. Thus, by taking advantage of social structural changes, digital shift, and deregulation, we strive to grow our digital business.
とどまらない非常に
So I understand that it's not just limited to the Japanese market, but you are making a large-scale reforms worldwide. Would you please share your management and investment plans? Well, yes, to really facilitate the implementation of the plans which I mentioned, as you see on the left-hand side, the current midterm plan increased the IT investment by 100 billion yen. So it is 1.4 times compared to the previous midterm plan. And also we do have the CEO quota, so that we can flexibly allocate the budget to important measures and plans. On the other hand, we also need to invest in the areas of defense. As you see on the right-hand side, we want to really have the prediction and also trying to respond to the crisis. We need to adapt to the changes. So risk analysis and risk control have to be improved so that we can defend our positioning. Especially right now, our company to continue the business, each employees are using the digital workplace environment, and we are now building the huge scale backup so that we enhance the resilience. So can you tell us about the OA strategy of the SMBC Group to strengthen its resilience? Okay. Yes, we were using Microsoft 365 to really enable the digital workplace environment for our employees. Well, we were quite heavy users. And also, we were quite happy about this platform. However, work-life balance has been a buzzword, and also we need to accommodate the diversified work styles. So wherever, whenever employees are able to work with peace of mind, with high level of security. For instance, if they are not using the email because of the system failures, or they cannot participate into the web meetings, that actually means that we have hundreds of thousands of the employees who are not able to continue their work. And this is making a huge loss. So because of that, we are also thinking about the workplace environment to be more resilient, just like our core banking system. So because of that, SMBC decides to use Google Workspace so that it can go multiple clouds to really enable the enhanced resilience for the digital workplace. For instance, as you see on the slide, both cloud services can be connected through ID so that all the employees can always, in any respective cloud services or maybe the web meetings, they can always access to the cloud services. Digital workplace environment is a foundation for internal communication. So yes, all the employees, anytime, anywhere, they can work with the high level of security. Also, to build this environment, Google has cooperated with us. Thank you very much for your support. And also, we think Google is younger generation friendly, so that's why we have a high expectation to Google Workspace. Thank you very much. I think this is really unique to SMBC. Would you please share your future plans? Yes, I think society is going to go through digitalization, and in our environment, IT and digital, how we can best leverage those schemes. And that is really important even in our business management. So because of that, yes, IT and digital strategies, we always think about the business management plans tied to digital and IT strategies. As I introduced the digital strategy to really go offense, and also at the same time, as I introduced, we also need to defend our positionings, and that's also really important. So yes, cloud service can be fully leveraged to go offense and defense, and we want to solidify our environment. Also, maybe one way to offense or Gen AI can be a great tools. Yes, we are also building the AI specialized environment so that we started to use the generative AI, but it's still rudimentary. So in the future, we'd like to really leverage the AI to be used for the better efficiency. Well, recently, as I explained, we are accommodating multi-cloud, so Gen AI also can be fully leveraged from each respective cloud services because each one has great benefits. So Google Cloud and also Google Workspace, we really want to use the cutting edge technologies from Google. Thank you very much. We invited Mr. Takamatsu from SMBC Group. Thank you very much. Thank you, Takamatsu-san.
高松様、素晴らしいよ。
Thank you very much, Takamatsu-san. It was a great chat, fireside chat. Well, yes, to offer the great opportunity for education to engineers and developers, we have different programs. First, we announced at I/O in May this year, Google Cloud Innovators Program members will receive 35 free Google Cloud Skills Boost credits per month. In addition, as a Next Tokyo exclusive, we are offering Google Cloud Skills Boost campaign. During this period, if you complete one training lab, and you will receive 200 free credits valid for 6 months. For more information, please visit the Learning and Certification booth in the Hive area. Next, let me introduce the second AI Innovation Awards. This is a competition in which you can try Google's generative AI and compete for their best results. The first competition was held in the spring, and we received a great response with many applications of generative AI from a wide variety of industries. We were really happy about the first competition. Finalists will be invited to present their work and knowledge on stage. And this year's grand prize winner will receive a special invitation to Google Cloud Next Las Vegas 2025. We look forward to receiving your nominations. Throughout these 2 days of keynotes, we have focused on specific examples of how generative AI is already used, how AI agents making its way to innovate businesses. Google Cloud will provide developers with features and products in the different layers of AI infrastructure, foundational models, and Vertex AI, so that developers can flexibly select technologies according to their use cases and business needs. We hope that you will make full use of these products and enjoy the change in development styles and innovation in business in the age of AI. Lastly, we are excited to announce Google Next Tokyo 2025. We hope to see you again next year. Please enjoy the rest of Next Tokyo. Thank you very much.